Good morning, everyone. I'm Martha Stokes. I'm a retired buy-side professional, and I enjoy sharing my ideas and trying to teach you through tutorials so that you can do a better job. Right now, there's a whole lot of angst going on in the market, and people are all upset, and there's all kinds of volatility, and what do we do, and how do we trade? And uh, if you're listening to the news, you need to try to get rid of that bad habit because it's all in the charts. And the news only makes it worse. Oh, Dow had 800-point drop. Woo! Oh, the world is coming to an end. 800 points. Do you know how far down the Dow would have to fall to make a bear market? 10,000 points. It only went down 800. It's a blink. And it's just this battle. There's a battle between the buy side institutions and the sell side institutions because sell side institutions want to dominate the market as they had before 2008. But now the buy side institution dominates and they're going, "Oh, well, we own shares of all the big banks. We own shares of BlackRock and State Street. So we are huge investors in these big companies that want to control the market. And so we can control them." It's just that simple. You have to understand that there's some problems in learning in trading or learning to trade right now because we have a very volatile dynamic system going on. Things are going, let's not even talk about outside the market. Let's talk about the inner market and what's going on in the inner market. And there are battles being fought that you can't see and you don't know anything about between the buy side and the sell side institutions. Sell side institutions are just pumping the daily retail news with all kinds of bad news, bad news, bad news. Oh, the world's going to come in. Oh, there's going to be a banking debacle. Oh, the AA bubble is going to explode. It's all hogwash. And the buy side institutions are coming in and saying, don't worry, we'll take care of your 401k. Here's how you can lower your investment taxes. Here's how you can fix this. Here's how you can fix this. Trust us, trust us, trust us. Because they make money from the 401ks. Okay, if the 401k is trash, they're going to lose money. So it's very simple. It's a money versus money thing, and it's an internal struggle between the two giant factors of the market that you don't know enough about. So you're saying, what stock should I buy? One day it goes up, the next day it goes down. I don't know what to do. Oh, the market makers are taking advantage of me. Oh, this market isn't fair. Oh, Main Street versus Wall Street. Stop. Just stop. It's your responsibility to find a solution to the problem. The solution to the problem is to follow and find stocks that are defying the overall market action. Stop trading only the Dow stocks or whatever stocks you're trading and start looking at other stocks to have. You need to develop watch lists. You need to control your trading environment. Stop listening to every guru on TikTok. They haven't got a clue what they're talking about. You need to control and you need to find the solution to whatever problems you are having. If you're trying to sell short and you're getting whacked, it's probably because you're not paying attention to the support levels. If you follow the pro traders' footprints, you will be able to navigate this market and make some money. As an example, just for the tutorial, this is a quiet accumulation level, and it's resuming over here. And yesterday, did this stock run down? No. And today, what has it done? It has moved up with a strong signal that it might be able to break through this mild resistance. This is just swing trading resistance. It's not really strong. And you need to be able to do that. But volume is a little low right now. And we have a floating oscillator that's going on, which indicates that there has been some accumulation into the stock while the stock was trending down. So if you see that there's that negative divergence between the indicators and the stock price, that's because buy-side institutions are buying into the runs down or so on and so forth because they see that this is a bargain price stock. Whether it goes up not or more or not depends upon a lot of factors, including more indicators than I can show here today. There's also the resistance factors here. A lot of you are using stop losses based on percentage. Stop. Don't do that. You have to base a stop loss on the support level for whatever trading style you're using: swing, intraday, platform position trading, intermediate trend, intermediate term, longer hold, but not for a full year, less than that for several months. There's all kinds of trading styles. There's also several strategies for each trading style. So you have to apply strategies to your style. You don't use day trading as a strategy. That's not a strategy. That's a style. You need to be careful of what you're doing because we have a very volatile market. And at market open, the futures are all over the place. Sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down. They only reflect how the market will open, not how it will trade for the entire day. But we have a good start for the day because the buy-side institutions came in and they supported all the stocks that moved down yesterday. You can see it on the intraday. I can see it on my buy-side institutional activities going on. Yesterday, there were specific stocks that sold down on the Dow, and those are now moving up because they're supporting the market, because they're seeing it as a bargain. Are we going to go into a bear market? It would take a catastrophic event, and we haven't had that. We have a lot of events going on that don't impact the buy-side institutions. They could care less. Their one goal is to support the 401k holders, some 80 million families who have one or more 401ks and sometimes IRAs and all that on top of it, and make sure that they feel comfortable, make sure that they feel safe, make sure that they realize that their money is being protected. And if they just follow what the institutions tell them to do and hold, they'll be just fine. There's going to be down days, there's going to be up days, there's going to be all kinds of things that are going on. You have to find a solution. One of the solutions is to create watch lists so that you can follow stocks and then get in when there's a good entry point. There's a little bit of resistance here, so this has used up a huge amount of the price potential gain on this stock. You need to check your support levels. You need to have a stop loss place based appropriate to your trading style. You need to have run gain potential. How far can this stock run before it runs into resistance, that where the pro traders will be taking profits because they know how to do this? Find the solutions, figure it out. You need to learn to be reliant on yourself rather than others. If you only listen to news, if you only choose stocks that are in the news, then you're going to consistently have poor poor revenues growth and very common losses. And this is not going to help you. You need to say that you are in control of your trading. You are in control of what you choose to do. And it's up to you. And I'll give you lots of advice and everything on how to do this, but this is a strong support level. And thus far, it has held. It doesn't report until May 7th. It has 101% institutional ownership. That means somebody recently from the dark pool buy side institutions went to this company and bought shares of stock directly from the company. What is that telling you? Is that telling you that you should sell this stock short, or should you put it on a watch list and watch for an entry signal? That has to be a candlestick. Can't be a moving average crossover, a MACD, or any of those old lagging indicators. It's got to be the new indicators, the indicators that tell you that price is going to move up and that it's going to continue to move up until it hits certain resistance. There's a resistance level here. How strong is it? There's a resistance level here. How strong is it? Not that strong. There's a stronger resistance level up here at that previous high. So you want to be careful and watch for these things and be aware. There's a lot to learn, and I try to share things with you every week so that you can learn, because there is a ton of stuff that you are in control. You are in control. It's not out of control, and the market isn't that volatile. Some stocks are moving up, some are moving down. 17 stocks in the Dow moved down yesterday, and all of those are now moving up. So you have to pay attention to what's going on Try to not listen to the news, and you can't choose stocks based on what you hear in a chat room or anything, because everybody can see your action. Everybody can see, all the professionals know what you're going to trade before you trade it. So don't go there. Learn to pick your own stocks, because when you do, you will make more money. I'm Martha Stokes, and that's the topic for today.